with another fire-ass episode of Wake and Bake Inc. Bitches, y'all know what time it is. Let me get these shoes and socks off. There's like no blue in the sky. It's all cloudy. So I was looking at this video and they were like, he said that's why the president put a golden dome over the United States. And I said, wait a minute. I said, they put a dome over the United States already? I know they was talking about it. But see, when he said that he was going to put a golden dome over the United States, this is how I don't like how they play with words and shit. They said they want to put a golden dome over the United States. I was trying to figure out how the fuck they was going to put a gold. How the fuck they was going to put a golden dome over the United States. But it's not literally a golden dome. It's kind of a defense system, like to keep them from firing missiles over here and shit. It's like a dome, like a dome that's supposed to go over us, but it stops all the fucking any technology from getting in. Like if a missile comes, it'll stop the missile and all that shit. And I was like, that sounds like a crock of bullshit. Why wouldn't you just say we're putting up a golden dome for defense? Instead of trying to tell us that you're gonna put a golden dome over us, that'll get your ass killed. Talking stupid shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna sit around here and let you put a dome over. You got me fucked up. Imagine if you seen people up there like hammering domes and that shit. Be like, them niggas putting domes up there? I was trying to figure out how they was gonna do a dome, you know what I'm saying? Happy Saturday to you too, Lynch. What's up? Welcome to the chat. I was trying to figure out how they was gonna put a dome up that bitch anyway. And I knew it couldn't have been a literal dome because you just can't put a literal dome over us. I mean, it'll be literal, but like alien technology type literal. It is nice out here though. It's 72 degrees, I believe it is, about 72. It's 73 degrees out. I'm always looking in the sky for something, man. Like, especially when it's like super cloudy out like this. I always try to look in between like where the blue parts is to see if you see some shit flying over or something. Cause you know that's the way they would hide fucking shit coming in here is like through the clouds. But I'm just that type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel nothing over us, but could be. That is a beautiful breeze, man. Look how breezy it is. It's like really breezy. You can probably hear it. It's a beautiful day, though. I love coming out here. This is my favorite spot. I'd have to say right now, this is my favorite spot in my neighborhood besides my house. I kind of feel bad for that dude that sleeps over there. Because there's a black dude that I think he sleeps in that little shed I was telling y'all about right there in the field here. And it's like, I shouldn't feel bad for him because he's living his life, but you know, some homeless people aren't less fortunate. Some homeless people want to be homeless so they ain't got to pay no fucking bills. You know what I'm saying? But I always look at them like, damn, man. Like less fortunate, like clothes are dirty, your fucking hair's undone, you probably didn't brush your teeth today. It's just, I just look at them like, I don't look at them like they're like fucked up people. It's just like, damn, bro. You know who I looked at as fucked up people? Like the government. How could you allow homeless people? But I understand parts of it though. Because imagine if there were homeless people and the government started taking care of them. Then everybody'd be like, shit, I'm gonna be homeless too, then fuck it, the government gonna take care of me too. I understand that. But still it's just like, I don't know. I think that should be like every state's job to take care of their homeless people. Not give them like fucking a big house with rooms and shit in it, but you know, I'd at least give them like a carport, like a cover or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna give you a building to sleep in. I'll give you a cover over you to keep you away from the elements like the rain and shit. So we'll have a big ass cover with some showers and some toilets in that bitch. But other than like rooms and y'all sleeping in rooms and all that, no, I mean, you know, I want you to get your shit together, but damn. You know what I mean? Did I already do this? Yep, I did. Jackson, what's happening? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Ricardo. Is that what it is, Ricardo? Ricardo Jackson. What's up? We just out here enjoying some of this good ass weather. Like I said, it's 73 degrees out this bitch. We decided to come out here and smoke them because we got them. Oh, yeah. It does like it's gonna rain today though. I just don't want it to rain on me. I really feel like we're about to see something, you guys. Not like I'm gonna show you something like me, but I feel like we're about to see something, like some shit's about to jump off. I've been saying this for like 2 years now, I think, but it feels like it's really close now. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like violence or anything. I think it's gonna be one of those oh shit things like that. I think it's gonna be like, oh, I want to see the off-worlders, man. As long as they're not here to like fucking eat us or probe our brains or some stupid shit like they show us on TV. I want to see them. Don't you see how they show how the Palladians look? Them motherfuckers look fire as fuck, don't they? It's like, damn, you fire as fuck, man. White ass skin, fucking white hair and blue eyes. I don't know if that's some Caucasian shit, but I'm just saying. I don't mean like blue eyes. I mean like piercing, like fucking aqua, like. I'm smoking on, I don't know what I'm smoking right now. Oh, this is the sour pop rocks. Yeah. This is the sour pop rocks. This is what I put in my bowl this morning. I didn't finish it. Oh, yes, sir. Please don't come over here, B. Oh shit. Get off my foot, bro. Get off my foot. No ants allowed on my feet. On my feet. Okay. We know. Everybody move along. I didn't even know there was an ant on my foot. Purple train wreck. I like train wreck. Train wreck's all right. It's all right. It's a low THC level, but it was pretty good, man. Sometimes you need a lower THC level and it just affects you differently. That shit used to make me like giddy, like, boy, I was on one every time I smoked train wreck, just regular train wreck. Y'all, it's just really nice out here. I heard the fuck out of that. Yeah. See, it's days like this. I like to sit in my man cave. You know, my man cave is the garage. I open up the garage and turn on a movie and shit. That shit just feels so cool, especially when it's raining outside, bro. When it's raining like really hard, but not cold. You know what I'm saying? When it's raining really hard, but it's still like 80 degrees outside, open up my garage, man, turn on a good movie. And there's something about it with me. I don't know what it is, but I like to be in the rain but not getting wet, if that makes sense. Like, I like being like outside but have like something over me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I love the rain. Nothing more than I love the rain, I love a good thunderstorm. What? Man, a good thunderstorm is just where it's at. I was watching these dudes fishing in a thunderstorm. And so the nigga fishing, all of a sudden you can tell he got shocked or electrocuted because it went boom, the electricity, like the lightning went boom, and that nigga dropped his whole fishing pole. He was like, God damn. Picked up the fishing pole again, started fishing. The bitch hit him again, the nigga dropped his pole. I'm like, nigga, stop fishing. He picks up the pole again, then they get hit like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, bro, you're standing outside in a thunderstorm with a fucking metal rod. The fuck you think's gonna happen? I'm like, you big dummy. I'm telling you, ain't it? Ain't that the shit? Oh, I love that shit, Jackson. That shit is, it's nice. I love it. You haven't seen my yard. We got a screened in back porch. It's probably like 12 feet by 12. No, it's probably like 15 feet by 12 feet. 20 feet by 12 feet, something like that. It's a nice size back screened in porch. And we got a nice size backyard, man. I can see my house from here. But yeah, but just sitting in the garage chilling though is like, cause you know I got all my shit out there, man. You know I got my fucking surround sound, my goddamn computers out there. You know what I'm saying? So I watch movies out there, bitch, while it's raining. That's some cozy shit. I'm thinking about getting one of those fucking couches from Temu. One of those couches you unzip and the bitch blows up by itself and shit. I'm thinking about getting one of those motherfuckers and setting it out there. But the only way I can get something like that is if it's as high as the desk, because I don't know. Also, I'm stuck again of whether I want to get my car fixed or buy a new car. So, to get my car fixed is going to be like 3 bands, like $3,000. I can find a car on Facebook Marketplace for like fucking $3,000 and won't have to worry about no waiting. You know, or I can just buy a new car, put 2 more thousand when it had 5,000. But that shit's gonna take me till like March, April, May, June, to like June. I won't have like 5 bands till like June. Well, I could have it if I step my shit up a little bit. Just gotta sell more merchandise. More merch, nigga. Oh, it's not made for you. Why didn't it made for you? It ain't made for you because you're 50. Let's just say I remember when I was 50. Let's just say I was already in school when you was born. Shit. What's up, Tay? How you feeling? The one thing about it though, man, is that, you know what I always tell people? Because here's where people mess up at, in my opinion. People think that when you get older, you're supposed to be old and decrepit and can't move the way you used to move. Of course you can't move all the way you used to move, but not far from it. You know what I'm saying? If you see, the whole thing is that we don't do the same shit that we used to do when we was younger. So those particular muscle groups that move that particular direction are dormant now. And when you try to move the motherfuckers, that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me ask you a question, Agardo, sorry. When is the last time you full out ran? When's the last time you just full out ran? Just fucking at the top of your speed. When's the last time you ran? See that, and that's the weird thing is like the last time I ran was me. I noticed it, so I ran like it hasn't been so long ago since I ran, maybe a year or two, but that's the whole thing, man. The whole thing is that you guys, the younger people, got to understand is that we made this fucking style. The style that they're wearing now, we made that shit. It ain't no new style. It ain't no new shit. We made that shit. But they expect us to dress like motherfucking double knit pants and what the fuck? Fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it does hurt. Yeah, but see, the whole thing is that when you were younger, you used to run a lot, didn't you? When you were like young, I used to run a lot. I used to do everything. Remember going to a gym class, had to do jumping jacks, sit-ups, pull-ups. You was doing all the shit to keep those muscles in action. But now you're older, you don't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people choose not to do it. That's why I choose to walk to the fucking park, walk to the store. On God, you guys, I could have been had a car. On God, I could have been had a car. That shit would have been done. But it's just, I'm looking at it like, do I really need one right now? Of course I want one at summertime, because I want to be down at the beach, but do I need one right now? So now's a good time for me to stack money. And I'm not saying I don't need one right now because I don't have 5 bands or 3 bands to pay for the car. That's not the point. You know what I'm saying? Walking is definitely good for you. And not only that, it feels good, man. Bro, this avatar is almost 60 years old, man. I'll never see that, though, because I'm aging backwards. But you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell by the way that I move, the things that I do, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm stretched out. Shit. Can you stand up and touch your knee to your forehead? I mean, bend over, touch your knees to your forehead? Touch your forehead to your knee? Can you do that? Probably not. There's not too many people that can do that even when they was in good shape. But I don't know, I just don't feel pains of people yet. If you don't knock it off, Tremaine, if you don't settle it down right about now. Lyft is definitely convenient, but yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And their pricing is ridiculous. There is no way that at any time of the day, like, there's a certain point of the day that from here 8 miles away to my gym is like $65. $65. But if you wait a half an hour, 20 minutes, it'll be down to like $15. That's way too big of a fucking spread. Are you serious? And I understand, like, at 8 o'clock, at noontime, and at 5 o'clock should be high times. I understand that. 8 o'clock, people are going to work, it's traffic. Noontime, people at lunchtime, is traffic. 4:30 to 6, it's traffic. People are getting off work. I understand that. That's not a problem, but that's a big-ass jump, man. I can't call them between 8 and 10. Between 8 and 10, I'm not catching a ride with them. Actually, between 7:30. Yeah. You know, you remember the Trump tariffs were supposed to stop us from having to pay taxes? You know that's what those tariffs were for? He put those in place so we could stop having to pay taxes? Where the fuck did that go? I feel like we're paying more taxes. They don't never pay attention to the taxes. Oh, who was it? Venezuela? It may have been Venezuela. It was one of those off countries that have a fucked up prison system. They told Trump, they said to Trump, look, all your worst inmates, the worst ones you have, you can send them over here. He said the worst inmates, the worst of the worst, the death row inmates and all your worst inmates, you can send them over here for a nominal fee or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Something small. And I'm like, that would take a lot of pressure off us. We could just cancel death row, just send that shit over there. But you got to realize them motherfuckers, they don't have no fucking there's no beds. There's no rooms like cells. The food's got like roaches and shit in it, if you get a chance to eat. But it's like, why are we feeding them over here? Why don't you send them? Why don't we just take a whole island and send all the people over there? Anybody that's a inmate that's got more than fucking 20 years, you go over here. We got an island over here for the inmates that got only like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? These islands got motherfucking animals and shit on it. Here goes some siege. Y'all plant your fucking vegetables or whatever you want to do and kill some animals and eat. Y'all gonna figure everything out. The fuck? You better build some shelter or some shit. I think they should just leave people alone. Stop locking people up. Ooh. You don't know. No, 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 no. You got that backwards. You got that fucked up, champ. And that's what they got people thinking, that they say shit like that. But hey, if you don't do the crime, you don't have to do the time. Stop making everything a fucking crime. That's where we start at. Get rid of some of these fucking laws. Whatever people decide to do to their bodies, that's their business. If you want to shoot up heroin, that's your fucking business. They want to make the shit illegal so you have to buy it from their source. Fucking stupid, man. It's dumb as shit. In some places, jaywalking is still a fucking crime. And if you if you're in the right city and you jaywalk around motherfucking quota time, they'll lock your ass up. And what gives you the right to take my fucking car? Do you know that the speed limit started out as a suggested speed? I don't know at what point they decided to make that a law. That's a suggested speed. You can't tell me how fucking fast to drive my shit. Of course, it may be safer to drive at the speed that you request. But this is my shit. I should be able to drive it however the fuck I want to drive it. But I mean, if something happens, then of course I suffer the consequences. But I'm just saying, it's like they're treating people like they're over us, like they're God over us. Like they're treating us like they're our parents. Like there's certain things you can and can't do. It's like, what the fuck you mean? They got an FDA to tell us what we can and can't eat. Or what we should and should not eat. It's fucking crazy, man. It's wild. They don't ask us for shit. They do shit that involves or could be detrimental to all of us and don't ask nobody anything. Suppose you do literally put a gold dome over the United States. And suppose that fucking messes up the ecosystem somehow, like it stops the fresh oxygen from getting in, or it does something stupid. See, you didn't even ask nobody. Hey, y'all, we finna put a dome. You just gonna tell us we finna put a dome on the motherfucker. Like they're above us. We went from the point of the government being for the people, by the people, to the government's over us. We went from the police here to protect and serve to them telling us what to do. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you get to tell me what to do? Nigga, I can shoot you just like you can shoot me. I don't need you to protect me. Just like when they tell you, sir, get out the street. Get out the road or I'm gonna lock you up. What you mean get out the road or I'm gonna lock you up? It's against the law to stand in the street? Motherfucker, we paid for these streets. Fuck wrong with you? You show me what law is against the law to stand in the fucking street. Go ahead, I'll wait. It's fucking stupid, man. It's like you're not in charge of my safety. So don't tell me to get the fuck out the street, man. Like I can't see cars. And then you get the police to say shit like, come here. And you still sit there like, He said, did you hear what I told you? I told you to come here. Get over here now. And it's like, who the fuck are you, man? I gave you an order. I told you to do something. When I tell you to do something, you're supposed to do it. Who fucking says that shit? I don't got to do a fuck thing you say, cracker. That should be pissing me off when I hear police talking to people like that. When I tell you to do something, you do it. Fuck no. Hell no. Not just no, but hell no. And you can talk over. See, I'm waiting for the day to when the police say, hey, come over here and do this. And the people go, hell no, fuck you. And the police say, well, I'm going to lock you up. And then the person say, you do? And I'm going to shoot you right in your fucking face. And everybody stick together like, yeah, nigga, do it. Do it. Go ahead, do something. Draw your little gun. You know, I can't wait till the day that we all stand up on them motherfuckers, man. We have to obey the law. Stop making the fucking laws. It makes no sense, bro. This shit makes no sense. Stop making the fucking laws. These are dumbass laws. Weed being illegal is a dumbass law. Just like they discovered that fucking alcohol being illegal was a stupid ass law. They make laws. Everything that they see us doing. Oh, look at them. They're over there. What's that? Oh, that's grass. They're pulling that grass about the ground. Oh, they're smoking it. Oh, look at them. Now they're doing headstands and shit. Up that we're going to make that illegal. We're going to make that illegal. Oh, look how them people are walking across the street. We want them to walk across the street over here. Well, we're going to make that illegal too. These are not the laws of the land. These are the laws of the crackers. If the police ain't for us, then why the fuck I got to listen to their laws? Why the fuck I got to listen to your laws? If the police were made for us, for my people, the police were made for my people. So we're automatically the enemy. So why do I got to listen to your laws? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. How the fuck am I your enemy, but I have to listen to what you tell me to do? Stupid shit. I need to be on a fucking island somewhere. I need to be away from this bullshit. Nobody's ever noticed that, man, that if you keep doing something and keep doing something, pretty soon they make a law against it. If they can't profit off it, they make a law against it. And everybody's like, oh yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and make the law. What happened to people voting on the laws and shit, voting on the bills to become laws and shit? What happened to that shit? We won't get a chance to do that no more? You know what I mean? It's not funny that people think that you should just obey laws. Just fuck your morals or fuck what you say. Just obey the laws that they fucking put out. That's just like, what's the other one? The other one that gets on my nerves is you can come in my house anytime you want to as a police. If I tell you that you can't come in my house, you go somewhere and ask somebody else and they give you permission to come in my house? What the fuck? Does that make sense to anybody? Another one that doesn't make sense is when the police say, can we search your car? And you say no, and then they go get the police dogs. Ain't that a police officer too? I told you couldn't search my car. You know something, champ? The law has never, ever worked for us. The law wasn't made to work for us. So it never even started out working for us. There's not been one time, as long as I've been alive, that the law has worked for us. Not one time, bro. I don't need cops for protection. I don't need them to fucking fucking travel through my area and make sure everything's okay. I don't need them for none of that shit. I don't need them to come check on me when I got a flat tire on the side of the road. I don't need them for none of that shit. Yeah. Somewhere that's where the disconnect comes in at, champ. That's where the disconnect comes in at. Like people, they know that they're paying bills and shit. I mean, paying taxes, but stop paying them motherfuckers. Stop going to work. Make your there's a way to make your tax return forms where you get all your money. Of course, they're still going to get a little bit of it, but I mean, where you get all your money. You don't get no income taxes back, but who wants that shit back? I don't want no income taxes back. I want all my motherfucking money because I worked for all my money. I want it all. I don't want you holding shit. If I want to hold some of my money, I can hold it myself. You know what I mean? The government's just, we don't need them. We do not need them at all. We don't need them for shit. You don't need them to help build your roads in your little town. You got state and local laws for that. You got people that fucking just, construction workers. You can still have the workers and shit. We just don't need the fucking government. We don't need all them people in DC because all the government is there for is to tell us what to do and fucking raise taxes. That's all they're there for. Oh yeah, I mean to keep us in war. That's all they're there for. What has the government done for you that you can say, you know what, I'm proud to have this government? What the fuck? So, here's another question. As long as you've been alive, as many protesters and marches have you've seen, how many protesters and marches have you seen work? How many protesting and marches have you seen do what they set out to do? Go ahead, I'll wait. The thing about protesting is you're protesting to the enemy about the enemy's behavior. How much sense does that make? I'm protesting to the enemy about his behavior. They don't give a fuck about that shit, man. They don't give a fuck about protesting. As far as they're concerned, when you're protesting, that's just you guys occupying your time. Go ahead, get it out your system. They don't give a fuck. They sit back and watch that shit. Y'all go ahead, get out your system. Until they get tired. All right, I'm tired of hearing that shit. Go down there and bust a few heads. Disperse the crowd. They'll go down there and spray some shit and everybody just disperse and the whole thing's forgotten. Nobody's doing shit. It's been like this since I've been alive. We'll protest. People get a little loud. The police will start busting some heads. They might unalive somebody and then the protest is over and it's all forgotten. And then we move on to the next one. People start protesting. A couple people get their head busted. One person might be unalived or something, and then it's the end of the protest. It's always been like that. Nothing has ever changed. Not one time have I seen, oh, they're protesting. Oh, all right, what do you guys want? The only time I seen a protest work was one that wasn't in the United States. That's the only one I seen. That's the only one I seen. I think it was in France when they raised the gas prices. Everybody like gridlocked the highway. Like there were so many cars on the highway, like worse than fucking LA. And everybody just got out their cars and left. Left them right there. Just got out their cars and left them right on the highway. Just jammed up the whole fucking highway and left. The government hurried up and was like, all right, what y'all need? What's going on? What's happening? See, we don't do shit like that. That's the shit you need to do is get their attention. You can't get their attention by protesting or marching. Oh, they see you, but it don't mean shit. You've been doing it for thousands of years, protesting and marching. Don't give a fuck about that shit. You start hitting them motherfuckers in their pocket or start gridlocking the fucking the towns and the major highways and shit, they're gonna have to pay attention. When there's a million cars on I-95, a million cars on I-10, a million cars on 301, just millions of cars just everywhere, you ain't gonna be able to get anywhere. Go down and start blocking every fucking military base. Just start blocking with millions of cars. You can't do it with like 5 or 10 cars. They'll pull them bitches out the way. Millions of fucking cars. Just so many cars that bumper to bumper, side to side, just gridlock that bitch. And motherfuckers will start acting right then. You gridlock them military bases. Start gridlocking. Just get it. Everybody just pull their car right in front of the base and get out and go home. Just walk home. Oh, they're going to try to scare tactics. If you guys don't come move your cars, we're going to take everybody's license plate down and you will be going to jail. Fuck, nigga, there's so many of us. Come get all of us then. Come on. But if there's millions of people, there's no way they're going to be able to do it. They're going to be like, all right, y'all. So this didn't just happen in Florida. This happened on the whole East Coast, the whole West Coast, and every state in the middle. Every fucking base has been fucking blocked. What they going to do? They're going to have to listen. Stop with the fucking taxes already. It's not a coup to take over the fucking government. Don't nobody want to take over that bullshit. We don't need a government. So ICE is your that's the lynchmen for the US, and most of them are KKK members. That's why they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. They do not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you're white, they give a fuck. But if you're anything but white, they do not give a fuck about you. They'll put a bullet in you. You see, they try to run up on a couple black people like, where y'all from? Nigga, what the fuck you mean where I'm from? They're seeing how well this goes to see how many people they can see if they can get everybody out the United States. I wonder if they're trying to make it all white. That would be something. Shit. I don't know, bro. I think I might happily leave a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, all right, y'all, get on the boat. Fuck yeah, let's go. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, let's get about this raggedy motherfucker. They done wore this place into the ground, y'all. But guess what? You still got to keep it positive, man. You still have to keep it positive. Still a beautiful planet. It's an amazing planet. Beautiful. I'm getting my skills back. They're marching because the 4 white people got shot. You know? Be like that. They shouldn't have been in the way, bro. Them motherfuckers probably accidentally got shot. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. The whole thing about that, champ, is you can't make racism illegal. You can't. You can't make it illegal. There's hate crimes in play, in effect, but you can't. How would you make racism illegal? Oh, he said nigger, lock him up. Oh, he said cracker, lock him up. You can't do it. Because then that infringes upon your freedom of speech. So he never had the power to make racism illegal. Nobody ever has that power. Why do you think it's still around all this time? You think because they want to keep racism around? You think somebody motherfuckers ain't tried to stop that shit before? You think motherfuckers ain't thought about that? Like, how can we make this to go away? You can't stop racism. You know what it's like? That's like stopping homelessness. You ain't gonna stop it. That's like stopping poor people. You're never gonna stop poor people. You're never gonna stop homelessness. There's a few things that you're just not gonna stop, bro. The only way to stop racism is it's fucked up. I ain't gonna say it. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Really, truthfully, the only way to stop racism is to get all the white people out of here. On God. No cap. They made slavery illegal? No, they didn't. They never made slavery illegal. Slavery ain't never been illegal. The only time slavery was illegal was on paper. Only time. They wrote it down. Slavery's illegal. Here you go. Slavery ain't never been illegal. They just figured out a different way to do it. They were like, shit, we made all the niggas slaves. Shit, how can we make the white people slaves too? Well, let's figure that out. And then they figured that out, and here we go. Now everybody's fucking slaves in this bitch. They like I said, they never made it illegal. They talking about who they say stopped it? Abraham Lincoln. But yet that nigga had slaves. He had slaves and he stopped slavery. Or you just black people was just happy to work for him. Well, we'll keep working here for you, master. We just loved you, Mr. Lincolns. We just loves us some Mr. Lincolns. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Lincoln's is our man. He just freed up all the black people. Now, once all the black people got freed up, where'd they go? What did all the black people do when they got freed up? They went and got jobs, went to work, didn't they? Now, today they call it jobs. That's what they call it today. It's not modern slavery, it's called jobs. Oh yeah, they don't give a fuck about that anymore. Shit, they call that teaching the kids now. Come here, John, let me teach you how to put the starter in this car. Man, I'm only 10 years old. Come on, boy, let me teach you how to put the starter in the car. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Just figure it out. Next you know, little Timmy down there putting starters in cars. This nigga done changed the alternator, done changed all 4 tires and shit, done put new rims on the shit. And you know what he got paid? Then they got some ice cream. Here come the ice cream truck. There you go, Johnny. Go ahead. You can go home. Here you go. Here go $1. Go get some ice cream. You can go home. This nigga done built the whole car in this motherfucker. But he convinced him that he liked it. And Johnny was in there having fun. Yeah, this is so fun. Yeah. Did you get that car together, Johnny? Sure did. Where's my ice cream looking ass? But honestly, if you put kids to work like that, that would teach them a work ethic early. You know what I'm saying? While we're in their learning stage, let's get them away from the fucking tree of algebra and all that stupid shit. They don't need to learn none of that. Who needs to know fucking E equals MC squared? What the fuck? Nobody care about no fucking childhood, man. Shit. Nobody. Look at them people in China. Nobody give a fuck about no childhood. Them motherfuckers in China know how to dismantle bombs and shit in kindergarten. It's an exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying. That's why they come over here and be doctors and physicians and shit. Because when they was like 3 or 4 years old, them motherfuckers was doing different things than we was doing over here. We over here taking nap time, and them niggas is almost doing algebra. Shit. Niggas, what grade you in? I'm in kindergarten. You're in kindergarten? And you know how to count to 100 already? You know all the ABCs? You even made some words up with it. Golly. See? Because they got to realize the kids are little computers. They're little computers. You get out what you put in. So if you put in some bullshit, guess what you're going to get out? Some bullshit. If you put in some intricate shit, guess what you're going to get? A smart-ass adult. That's what you get. We need to stop playing on this bullshit, man. Just like when older people, when they get old and shit, like my mom's age, people are like, man, she should be able to eat whatever she wants to, man. Look how old she is, man. She made it this far. You should be so lucky to get that far. She should be able to sit down and just relax. Look at her. She's 85. No, motherfucker, get your ass up. Get up, walk around, move around. I'm not doing everything for you. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. I can do everything for my mom, but fuck all that. I want you to move around. I don't want you to sit there and be a bump on a log. It's like my mom is wasting away and shit. And I hate when people are like, look at her, she's old, man. Just let her do what she wants to do. No, I'm not going to let you deteriorate that quick. I'm going to keep you in motion. We're going to move around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Michael wasn't living his childhood. He had his childhood, man. And believe me, he had fun. He had fun. The things that was fucking him up was his dad was beating their ass. That's what was fucking him up. He had fun. That nigga had fun making the songs and doing all the records and shit and dancing in front of all the people. That nigga had a blast doing that shit. It was the ass whoopings he didn't like. The seclusion from people that, he called friends. That's my friend, Dad. You can't have no friends. When you're famous, you can't have no friends. You can only have other famous kids. Like, that's all you can have. Like, somebody famous and they got some kids. Okay, you can go play with them. But his daddy was like, fuck no, you ain't playing with shit. Get your ass over here, little ugly nigga. It's like, damn, bro, this your bread and butter. You supposed to be happy. This nigga out there making music. I'd have been like making it fun for his ass. Let's go, nigga. Shit, do a backflip. You know how to, hey, there's a thing called moonwalking. Try this out, son. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with him. Yeah, Joe Jackson was beating that ass. But he built a strong work ethic in his kids. It was fucked up how he done it. Because he made it look like he made it known to all his kids that Michael was his favorite. That's what it looked like, didn't it? But he also used to talk shit to him. Oh yeah, he was beating everybody, man. Everybody's getting their ass whooped. Shit. That motherfucker probably used to hang out with Ike. Ike was one of Michael's friends, probably. He learned it. He was like, look, your daddy beat your mama so sweet. Look at him. He beating the shit out of her. He broke his foot off in her ass. I'm going to beat just like that. I'm going to beat just like that. I'm going to beat that ass. I never understood why Tina just didn't fucking leave. That nigga had her under a spell. Plus, he had all her money and shit, so it wasn't like she could take the money and be like, you know what, nigga, I'm bouncing. Look at my hair. Doesn't it look like it's turning red? That's how much sun I'm getting, y'all. That's crazy. I'll do that 50. So that's 50 minutes of sitting in the sun, 50 minutes of grounding. It's like, wish I could see that. Oh, there it is. I wanted to see the beautiful blueness of the sky. You know what I'm saying? There's like not much blue in the sky, y'all. Not much of it. Not much of it at all. They said, I was like, oh shit. He said, I was like, you get it, girl. That's a good, nice little meditation. Nice little new meditation. And all you're saying is om, om. But you're not really saying, people think you're saying om, but it's om, starting from your heart. I know. He always do that, man. I'm finna walk up to the front. Just now rolling up. Ain't that some shit? But hey, that's all right though. That's all right. He can roll up when him want to roll up. my year. This is a year that amazing and great things happen. What the fuck was that? Okay. This is the first time that I have not been able to finance a phone when I wanted to. It's fucking crazy, man. Fucking crazy. Pisses me off too, because I never had no problems with that shit. I finance phones a lot. Shit, I financed this phone. And them motherfuckers like, nah, we can't finance your next phone. I'm like, damn. I paid it off, motherfuckers. Damn, what's the problem? Y'all are true. There was never not one problem. They never had to call me and say, you need to pay your bill. Nobody never said, you're behind on your bill. Never none of that. Shit, y'all got automatic access. Just go get the money when it's time. I don't even have to send the money. I like that. I like that because back in the day, I remember having to go to the store and pay the bill. You know, it wasn't even really back in the day. It was like when I first got here, I was on Metro. And I used to have to go to Metro. And fucking, damn, man. I don't know why I thought of that. So, what had happened? I remember I went to California and I was on minutes. Yeah, remember when you used to have to pay for minutes? So I used to have to pay for minutes and it pissed me off because I couldn't make any phone calls like to my people. I couldn't call my girl, couldn't do shit. What's her name? I couldn't call what's her name? I couldn't do shit. And I was at my wife's house. And I'm like, I said, bro, and I couldn't even leave because, you know, I was banned from the red, so I couldn't walk around out in the red, so I had to depend on them to go get me fucking minutes for my phone. So them niggas go down and they get the card. You know how they used to have the card? And they had the number on it, you put the number in the back. So they went and got the card and came back. And I'm punching in and it's not working. I'm punching in, it's not working. These motherfuckers just went down to the store and just grabbed the card and walked out. Ain't put no money on it. I said, that's that fuck shit, man. I said, y'all niggas is pieces of shit because they was trying to keep me from talking to homegirl and keep me from talking to my people. I was like, that's crazy as fuck. So I finally got a hold of my nephew and I asked my nephew, I said, hey man, can you walk down the store and put some money on the phone for me? And he walked down there and put some money on the phone. I said, y'all some pussy ass motherfuckers, man. I mean, what did you guys get out of that? Did that make you happy to go down there and just grab a fucking blank card and be like, here you go, and watch me try to put it in my phone? It's like, these people are fucked up, man. People are really fucked up. That's what I'm saying. My phone is paid for. In fact, I just got done paying for like about 3 or 4 months ago. So it's like, what's the problem? Man, I can't even light shit. Damn. Why y'all run up on me, man? Y'all gonna run up on me as soon as I turn my back. Why you run up on me, bruh? jealous. Don't be jealous. This should make you stronger. This should make you stronger. This shall make you not want it. You can do it. This shit is not lighting. Mm-hmm. Whew. And goddamn, it's so good too, man. I don't mean to rub it in, bro, but it's tasty and delicious. I'm not trying to make you feel like you need to go to smoking again, but I think actually that's part of my next journey. I think I'm probably going to stop smoking too. And that's weird to say because I've been smoking over 50 years, man. I don't know, maybe I'll see how it goes for like a week. Stop smoking for a week or two or some shit. What, are you going to play baseball over there? Okay. All right, the children out playing the ball, the big ball, the base the ball. Okay. You got Verizon, damn. I used to have Verizon. When I was in Cali, when I first got my phone in Cali, I was with Verizon. That's when I was prepaying for fucking minutes and shit. Oh shit. Oh, wait a minute. Why are you having such a hard time standing up? Damn. I know the wind ain't blowing that fucking hard. Come on, get off. Stop, stop. I see you trying to get on my hand. Stop it. What the fuck is this in my bowl? Bitch. Looks like hair, but it's like fucking resin. Fuck. Yeah. Let's try this up. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I guess you're there. Loving you. You notice the sun hasn't been out since I've been back there. The sun doesn't, well, it just looks like it's out to y'all, but it's not. It is not out. That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, time for a little game of hit and hold it. Let's get there. Yeah, but what's the temperature though? God damn. What the fuck? That's a bull. Yeah, I think after this month I'm gonna cancel LA Fitness. Them motherfuckers just hit me for $63, man. It's like I never. How the fuck am I paying you every month, but yet once a year I have an annual fee? So once a year, my fucking my LA Fitness is like 90 month, like $90. It's like it's so fucking. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, we got Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness don't have what I want. Planet Fitness has none of what I want. Zero. They don't have a swimming pool. They don't have a hot tub, and they don't have a sauna. They don't have none of the three things I want. All of them do that. All of them have a annual fee too, bro. Isn't that stupid though? That's stupid, man. That's dumb as fuck. I'm already paying you throughout the whole year, but now you want to hit me with a here's a special fee for you. I didn't know they all did that. I've never been affiliated with any other gym. But what I might start doing though is because I can't. I might start going to Planet Fitness and doing the day thing. You know what I'm saying? Doing a day pass so I can hit some weights, so I can touch some weights. All right, y'all. Y'all see what time it is. Y'all got me daydreaming and shit. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. We've been on here for an hour, like, it's an hour lunch break, y'all. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a legendary day. May your day be filled with peace, positivity, love, happiness, and kindness, and everything that puts a smile on your face. Hey, man, y'all ain't gotta go home, baby. But y'all gotta get the heck up out of here. You know what I'm gonna say? Yes, you will. I'll go say it after every video. Y'all stay baked, baby. Y'all stay baked. Pure positive energy to everybody.